Music's a bit loud here, so probably gonna riff on stuff on one of the other exercises a little bit more. I only got one more set of these anyway, and then one set of leg curls. A so way, shape or form, and then on to 5 sets of, well, 4 sets of Smith machine squats and 1 superset with some body weight stuff. It's kind of like a superset, drop set kind of vibe. Oh, bad. Okay. Okay, a lot of setup camera-wise for 2 sets, but alas, next thing. Oh. Lying leg curls in use, so seated leg curl it is. Load a little bit more weight. You can always load a little bit more weight on a seated than I can on a lying anyway. We'll see how it feels. Hit this set, and then we'll hit the Smith machine leg press. Well, Smith machine squat, sorry. Smith machine leg press, that would be interesting. Like a vertical leg press, I guess, but I don't really rate those anyway. We've got one over there, a Panata one. How you doing, buddy? So, I'm about to hit 1 set and then I'm done. Nah, no worries though. Let me just note that down. Seated leg curl. Okay. Oh man. Whew. Oh. All yours, buddy. No worries. Ow. Okay. Warm-up sets have been completed. Take a minute or two and hop into first working set of Smith machine squats. I'm gonna be honest, did not want to come today. Didn't want to come today, let alone record today. Not feeling it. Feeling demotivated, feeling tired, mood is low. And there's like a lot of reasons as to why that can be, or a lot of like justifications for the reason that I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. However, what I can't do is use them as justifications, or at least use the way that I'm feeling as justification for not doing the things that I know that if I don't do, I will regret. Doing the things that are in accordance with my higher values, in accordance with my goals. Just because I'm feeling a certain way doesn't mean I have to let that dictate what I do necessarily, you know? So you can probably tell the mood's a little low today, but I'm still here. I'm still gonna give it my all. And I'm still gonna record these videos. Ah, my belt. Right, we'll get the belt on and we'll hit the set. There's a little belt, Bear Grips. It's good, I like Bear Grips. I think they're a great brand, British brand, I believe. And yeah, this one's meant to be a little bit more hypertrophy focused, I guess, which is kind of where my training goes in. I'm a little bit more hypertrophy focused with my training anyway. So having something a little more comfortable, something I can still brace against, but I'm not going to be doing insanely heavy sets, like, you know, sets of like 2 to 5. I'm going to be doing typically sets of like 10 and over. So having something a little comfier, but still useful to brace against is always good. That's beautiful as well. I can just unclip, loosen, well, not unclip, unstrap, loosen a little. Then when it's go time, just tighten up a little bit. Kind of snatches the waist in a little bit, which is a nice touch. Oh man. Not sure why these really messed me up last time. Yeah, mega. I've got 3 sets left. Yeah, sorry. I'm a bit of a Smith machine hogger on a lower day. Sorry? Pass to me?
No, I'll go after you.
Yeah. I'll save it, but I'll make sure no one else takes it. It's the only thing with the only being one Smith machine in the place. This gym could definitely do with a second Smith. Gonna make as many hints as I possibly can. Let's just do the first set of this, and then get into a little bit of yapping afterwards, but oh. Oh man, I didn't. I was up a lot later than I would normally be last night. Went to see a gig with a friend, and I don't regret it at all. And I think that sometimes, you know, deviating from routine a little bit is necessary for social life, for sustainable lifestyle. I think you can only be so regimented for so long. But that being said, you know, sleep is just so important. Whether you're on a fat loss phase, on a muscle gain phase, just maintaining sleep is like, out of the big three, the unsung hero, if anything. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're tired or you're underslept, you know, you're going to be hungrier. Literally, your hunger hormones are going to go up and your satiety hormones are going to go down. And then not to mention your general adherence. If you're trying to gain muscle, you know, you're trying to put on weight, all of your, well, the majority of muscle gain, hypertrophy, the actual, you know, the growth happens when you're in deep sleep, right? If you're robbing yourself of that, you're not only robbing yourself of the actual recovery process that grows the muscle. When you're coming in to do your sessions, you're going to be under-recovered, underslept, and you're not going to be able to perform as well, and thus, long-term, you're not going to be able to make as good gains as you could. So it doesn't matter what phase you're in, sleep is equally important on both of them. Last set of this. Okay, barbell rollouts again. So, weighed in today at 87.8 kilo, which is below the 88 kilo target I set for this cutting phase. So that's a win. Still gonna go for another week. Get the trend weight down, because one weigh in below doesn't quite mean that like we're there. Weight, you know, kind of fluctuates up and down. So another week, and then we go into maintenance for Christmas. Very excited for maintenance. Very excited to take it easy a little bit, drop some of that fatigue I've built up over the cut, especially that psychological fatigue. I'm getting hungry. I'm someone with a pretty high genetic food drive anyway, which is one of the reasons I got to the weight I did initially. Left unchecked and paired with difficult emotional circumstances. That's exactly the trajectory I went on. But yeah, man. Maintenance phases are so key, especially with my trading philosophy and kind of the way that I like to program stuff. Taking a break from dieting, not just good for dieting, you know, whether that be muscle gain or fat loss, but not just for the drop of like physical fatigue and psychological fatigue in aid of long-term gains, but also as like the balance of life around the gym as well. Having the maintenance phase and being able to go for dinner with your partner, go for dinner with your friends, go to social events that normally would really impact the diet or the plan that you're on. Being able to eat that thing you've been thinking about, or do that thing, you know, where you can go without the food for a little bit, and etc., etc. It kind of gives you a little bit of a reset phase. Do some of the fun stuff, some of the more chilled out stuff, maybe even prioritize different aspects of your life, you know? Because for some people, for most people, this isn't going to be like the primary focus of their life. This is going to be something on the side. So hitting a maintenance phase is going to be a really good way to focus on that work project that you needed to do without having to think about, you know, oh, when's my next meal, or oh my God, I have to eat again because I'm trying to gain muscle, you know, or go on that holiday that you've been planning on going on, etc., etc. So I think maintenance phases are the unsung hero in terms of sustainable programming and good lifestyle long term. Okay. Last set. There's home time. Get home. Food. Admin. Then I'm gonna chill. It's chill. there's so much I could do, but I think with the way that I'm feeling today, get home, get a little bit of that really necessary work done, and then anything extra can wait for another day. You know, I have a proclivity to beat myself into the ground, watching someone bench. I have a proclivity to beat myself into the ground and be like, come on, work. Or why haven't you done the work? But, I mean, even tonight, I'll, even though I've said, like, I'm going to take it easy, I'm going to feel guilty about taking it easy, but it seems like the right decision. So, as I say, get the necessary work done, and then the rest kind of chill a little bit. Tired today, mind's foggy. Just doing our best. All right, last set. Let's get out of here. Okay. That's it. Whew. Home time. Catch you in the next one.